Now it's your turn to use the graph of a linear equation to identify its slope and y-intercept, and then use the slope and y-intercept to write that linear equation in slope-intercept form. Stop this video, take a moment to write out your answers to these problems in your lecture outline packet, and then turn the video back on to check your answers. The key thing we need to know here is that the slope-intercept form, in general, is y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b corresponds to the y-intercept. So looking at the equation that we see graphed, we want to identify the slope visually. So we need to see how this linear equation changes as we move from one point to another on that graph. So to start, I'm going to identify a handful of points on the graph of this linear equation. I can see that the y-intercept is the point 0, 1, which I'll record in a moment, and then looking for other points, I can see that it passes through 3, 3, and I can see that it passes through 6, 5. I can see a number of them more too. I can see 9, 7. If I went into this third quadrant, I could see -3, -1, -6, -3, and I've marked those off on the graph of that linear equation. So now, looking at rise over run, to move from one point to another, I go up and right. And I go up 2 units and right 3 units. So, writing out that slope, I went up 2 units, which I'll associate with a +2, and I went right 3 units, which I'll associate with a +3. So that slope is the number 2/3. So I'll write m equals 2/3. The y-intercept, which we looked at a moment ago, is the point 0, 1. And now writing the slope-intercept form, I know that it's y equals mx plus b, and I know that my slope is 2/3, and that y-intercept of the point 0, 1 tells me that the value of b for this linear equation will be 1. So for this linear equation, its slope-intercept form will be y equals 2/3 x plus 1.